It is 7:16 in the morning, December 28th. And let me remind myself why I'm out here in 32-degree weather. I'm out here to improve my articulation and improve the way I speak, because if you improve the domain of speaking, because speaking happens throughout all life, and a lot of important things are literally just you having to know how to speak. Improving speaking will improve your life, and it's like one of the best things. It is the best thing to learn how to get good at, along with like learning how to deal with people. Oh, phone's at 15. It's very beautiful out. I wanted to, every day I remind myself that I'm going to die, and that everyone currently on this earth, anyone that has ever seen me or even thought of me, they're all going to die. So rather than thinking about what these people who are going to die think about me, I should just do what I want, even with being scared of what they think about me. There is someone out there right now who is your age, who is on their last breath right now. So, and they're regretting not doing things, not like taking the leaps, not like going to that class, and rather than taking your life for granted, you should actually get out there and do what you want to do, because you're never going to regret doing something. You're always going to regret not doing something, because you're going to be like, what would have happened if I did this? And that question's always going to pop up. Like, what if it would have worked out? But you'll never know, because you never did it. Sometimes I just imagine, like, in 70 or 80 years' time, when you're on your deathbed, do you want to be regretting something right now? Or if you were to die today, would you regret not doing the things that you wanted to do but you were too scared to do? And that is the thing that motivates me to come outside when it's 36 degrees. I also wanted to talk about eating disorders, binge eating. So I'm just gonna start. Binge eating is basically where you eat and then you eat past your full, and even if you might feel sick or full to your stomach, or you might not really feel like eating anymore, you feel just so drawn to the food, and that lack mindset that, oh, I can't eat this tomorrow because like tomorrow I'm gonna go on a diet. So you keep eating past your limit, past what like normal people would stop at. And I wanted to say, like, if you're struggling with this, it's like there's like a 4-foot, imagine a 4-foot like little goblet, and it's coming to attack you every day, and it just comes at you, and you're just like not really fighting. You're kind of, you might like swat it a few times, but it doesn't work, and it keeps attacking you. But then you look down and you realize you have like a massive sword. So rather than just swatting it or putting your hands up and giving up, you like, when it comes at you, you like slice it, and it runs away. And each time it comes back, it gets smaller and weaker, and until eventually each time it comes back, you swat it until eventually it becomes so small that it doesn't really matter anymore. And you're like, oh, this thing wasn't that big of a deal. Looking down at that like massive sword is realizing that you have the control over what you eat. Like, just because there's all this noise in your head doesn't mean you have to listen to it. You can, instead of giving into it and listening to it, you can look at this noise from kind of like a third person perspective. Look at it like a scientist and just observe what is happening, but don't take any action for it.